Wow, okay, so the music is going on. Welcome to ActorScope, the what?
Best 30 minutes of your week!
Okay, I'm doing this polka dot thing. I think I like it. I'm not sure. Trying to give y'all a little difference here. Okay, so we're getting into, I can't believe we're already in Sagittarius season. Bye-bye, Scorpio season.
Woo!
Okay, enough. Okay.
Sagittarius, rise up!
Sagittarius in the house. Okay. But, okay, welcome to ActorScope, guys. And I am, if you don't know, Winston Sinclair, casting director from New York, but I'm here in Atlanta, loving being a peach. Not missing the cold in New York, but missing my family. Okay, welcome to ActorScope, guys. Okay, first of all, stop, share, and tweet. Everybody share and tweet. Let everyone that you know that ActorScope is on, and if you're serious about your craft as an actor, you will tune in right now, okay? This is where you want to be every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, guys. You don't want to miss this. All right, so let's start with Periscope. Hey, Facebook. Periscope, get those hearts going. I see no hearts whatsoever. No hearts whatsoever, okay? We need to get those hearts going, or else how are you going to win the Who's Got Heart Challenge, okay? We got to see you. We got to see you. We got to see you guys. So let's get that Who's Got Heart Challenge. Now, you know how it works. Whoever gets the most hearts wins, okay? So keep those hearts coming. I like to see those Skittles, going. Last week's winner for Who's Got Hearts was Jerry St. Fleur Mortel. Oh, wow, that's a mouthful. Okay, Jerry had, wow, over 7,000 hearts. That's the number to beat, guys. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 hearts. Who can get to 10,000 hearts, okay? Let's keep them going. All right, and for Facebook, we had to do something for you guys. So your challenge is who's been watching, and last week's winner actually was a teen actor. He was paying attention. He answered the question, and what you do is we ask a question based on last week's show, and whoever emails the correct answer in first gets to win. Okay, we're a live show. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Anyway, so last week's winner was CJ, a teen actor. He mailed in the answer first. All right, so this week we're going to go with, okay, here a question. Last week, you guys know I wasn't here. I was at home. So we're going to ask the question for this week, which was based on our host last week, which was, shout out to Donald. I saw them take over my show.
Yeah, he represented.
But I was missed. That's the point. I was missed. All right. So Donald gave a lot of great advice last week about branding. Okay. So if you guys are paying attention, we need to know. Tell us one piece of advice that Donald gave last week regarding branding. Okay. The whole show was about branding. He gave us several pieces of advice. Give us one piece of advice, Facebook land. Give us one piece of advice that Donald gave about branding. And the first person to email the correct answer to wsa.actorscope@gmail.com will get their headshot all over all our social media. And the same thing with Who's Got Hearts. Whoever has the most hearts, let's go for 10,000 hearts this week, guys. 10,000 hearts. Whoever gets the most hearts will have their photo on all our social media. That means our Facebook, our IG, our Snapchat, everywhere. Like I'm not that social media savvy, but we have a social media team and we make sure that it gets out there. It's a great way to promote yourself. You never know who's paying attention, who's checking the page, and may call you to do something because you're perfect. Whatever that perfect thing for you is just may happen, okay? All right, moving right along, okay. Now we come to the section where we talk about our questions. Ooh, questions. Okay, our first questions is, and forgive me if I get your name wrong, Fashunta Hubert from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Girl, that's a mouthful, okay? That's who it's from. And Fashunta's, I hope I'm saying her name right. Is it Fashunta or Fashunta? Fashunta, what is the best way to seek an agent? Okay, actors are always asking this question. Guys, it's not necessarily that you need to seek an agent. Agents need to be seeking you. If you're doing a lot of work out there, if you are booking a lot of work, you're getting lots of gigs, trust me, agents only get paid if you are working. So if they find that you're out there and you are working and they're not getting their percentage, somebody's going to seek you out to sign you up. It's really hard to go into an agency and ask them, a legitimate agency, let me say this correctly, a legitimate agency, and have them just sign you if you don't have a proven track record of booking work, okay? You need to be an actor that is constantly booking for it to be worth the agent's time. So it's not necessarily that you need to seek an agent, but the agent needs to seek you out. Okay, so I hope that helps for Shunta. The next question is from Jakaya McCambry. Oh my God, all the names this week are like tongue twisters. Jakaya McCambry from Atlanta, Georgia. She has a general question. When you go to an audition or a callback, how long does it generally take for you to hear back? Okay, so it depends on the timing of the program that you're doing. If you're doing, let's say, if you're going for an audition for a television shoot or a commercial, television show commercial, you probably will hear back quickly because they're probably going to be shooting rather quickly. So let's say within a week, possibly 10 days, you should hear something. If you go out for a film, they may be auditioning now, but it depends on the audition period. If you're going to be auditioning for 3 months, within that 3 months you will hear. But let's be clear, you will only hear if you got the job, okay? Guys, don't think anybody's going to call you to tell you that you didn't get the job, okay? It's too much work, right? Now, if you have an agent or a manager, they can follow up for you after your audition to see if you're still in the running, if they're moving forward, if you're in the final top 3. You can definitely do that as well, but no one calls you to tell you that you didn't get it. The call that you will get will say that you got it, or check your availability, or maybe get your sizes because you're in heavy consideration and you're in the final round, but you will never get a call to say that you didn't get it. Okay, so let's be clear on that. All right, so now, my third question is from Raja Red in Peekskill, New York. Raja says, how can you as an actor stand out from the crowd if their resume is more extensive than their... Raja, I don't understand your question. How do you stand out from the crowd? Well, the way to stand out from the crowd is to be the best one in the room. Be the most talented and the person who's perfect for the part. That's how you stand out. How do you stand out against somebody who has a more extensive resume? Once again, be the best one in the room. Okay? Be the best one in the room. Go in the room, go in the room and knock it out. Okay? Own the audition. Knock it out so that you will be remembered as the best person for the job. I hope that answers your question. Raja, if I didn't get the question right, reword it and ask me again, because I think what you're asking is, if you have little experience, how do you stand out against somebody with more experience? Be the better actor. It's just that simple. Just be the better actor. Now, sometimes, let's be clear though, sometimes what will work for a film, if somebody has a bigger name, which means they have a bigger following, that means that more people will come see the project. They may go with the bigger name, even if you are the better talent, only because they already have a built-in audience with that person's following. That's just how it is. At the end of the day, talent is key, but the bottom line is making money. They've done it for decades. They were doing it with Elvis Presley. They were doing it with Frank Sinatra. If you got a bigger audience, you know what I'm saying, you may be the person to get the role over somebody who's brand new and unknown. Okay, so remember that. So the thing to do also is try to do as many projects that you can, so that you can get your name out there. They can see that you're actually working, and get your social media up, people. I mean, I have to be honest with you. Get your social media up. If you have 10 million followers, they're gonna pay attention. All right. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. They had tongue twisting names, but other than that, get your questions, and if you have questions, please email us at wsa.actorscope@gmail.com, and we will answer your questions. There are no silly questions, guys. Anything that you're thinking about is worth answering, okay? So, now on to, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Now on to, here he comes, and he's backing it in, too. See, I know you guys missed him. Mike, where have you been?
I've been great. I've been doing awesome. Listen, the funniest thing just happened.
What
so
happened?
my Facebook Live is acting funny. I tried to do it. So then I went to Periscope, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then someone came on like, wait, I'm confused. And they said, I'm going back to Winsome.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you for wherever you are going back. Miss Fontaine, thank you very much for going back to Winsome. This is what we want you to do. Number love. There she is right there.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, everybody? I miss you guys. I'm here to tell you what's casting here in Atlanta and everywhere else in this big, beautiful world that we live in.
We miss your energy around here. You must come visit more often. Wherever you are, tell them we need you more.
Okay, listen, here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to consider me coming to the office a visit. This is home.
Okay.
This is home, everybody.
I like that.
This is home. I love being at WSA. WSA loves me, and we all love y'all. So that's why we're here today. We've been here every single Wednesday for what, 69? Who's counting?
60, we are.
Right.
69 episodes, not a break.
69
Speaking of which,
episodes, not a
we're
break.
even going to be here during the holidays, guys. Okay? That's how committed we are to you. We're not in the office. We're going to be shooting ActorScope.
We are. Yes, we are.
We did last year.
We did.
Did she do something different?
I don't know. She was there, but we
She
don't
was
act
there.
like.
What are you talking about?
You know.
We were there.
We
It's
here.
Wednesday. We're here.
We here. If it's Wednesday, we
We're here.
here.
Exactly.
So let me just go ahead and give you guys
Wednesdays we will be shooting.
Wednesday. Always. Win some Wednesdays.
Thank you. You know I was born
check
on a
that.
Wednesday?
You were born on a
I was
Wednesday?
born on a Wednesday. Talk about timing.
Irony. Ooh.
Is that why we're doing the show on Wednesday? Okay, that's where that came from. I didn't even know that.
So, my first show for you guys. Get your pens, get your papers, hide your kids, hide your wife, whatever you got to do, okay? Chicago, this is coming straight to you, all right? There's a project called The Empty Man. It shoots this Sunday, December 4th.
Oh, wow.
Man, that day sounds familiar. What is that? December 4th?
Doesn't ring a bell. Go on.
December 4th,
Doesn't ring a bell.
Sunday. I'll figure it out by the end of the show.
Okay.
It's Sunday, December 4th. There's
Oh,
something-
Jay-Z's birthday. Is that what it is?
I guess.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, got it.
I think some other people were born on that day, too.
Can't imagine who.
We'll figure it out by the end of the show.
Okay.
We're going to work at it. So, Sunday, December 4th, they're looking for kids. It's a paid gig, all right? They're looking for kids of all ethnicities, age ranges 8 through 12. Go ahead and email them to extras4, the number 4, extras4emptyman@gmail.com. Put minor in the subject line, and it is a paid gig. Go and put your kids to work, people. All right, you don't be doing everything for them. They're gonna give you $150 for 8 hours. And kids say they
That
tired.
Christmas money will come in handy.
Right. When they say, "Mama, I'm tired," say, "Son, I was tired at work last night too." Now get back in front of that camera, boy. All right. So,
Don't do that.
oh gosh, I feel bad for my son.
Shout out to Cameron.
Shout out to Cameron Daniel Joseph. You know, he's a cool guy. Black Panther is also looking for Korean men and women with an upscale wardrobe, ages 40 through 65 years old. Put Korean man or woman in the subject line, and you're going to email that to blackpanthersextras@gmail.com. Extras with the S. Black Panther. I'm sorry, let me get that straight. Black Panther Extras. So, I'm not going to.
It'll be on the website. Now,
Yeah.
is that one in Atlanta?
Yes, this one is for Atlanta because last I checked, I believe they're shooting all their exteriors and all their things over in Africa. But then
really?
all their in-studio stuff they'll be doing here in Atlanta.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
Yeah, so Atlanta folks, come on, get it, let's process this information.
And if you're watching in
jobs.
Africa, see if they're doing extras out there too.
Absolutely. All right, now we also have an open call for Avengers for new registrants. I can't read all the time.
Oh my-
Something happens to me on Wednesday.
FAMU education.
It's just Wednesday.
FAMU education.
It's because I'm sitting by so much greatness, I get nervous
Okay,
sometimes.
you're forgiven. Go ahead.
All right, so it's going to be at Pinewood Studios here in Atlanta at 461 Sandy Creek Road. And these are for people who are not yet registered on their open call database, okay? They want to see you on Saturday and Sunday, December 10th and 11th. That's next Saturday and Sunday, not this Saturday, Sunday, because something really important's on Sunday.
Once again, it escapes me.
It's brain fart. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and visit centralcasting.com for more information. Also, like I tell you guys every single week, Central Casting is also looking for people from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. to just come in and submit. They have projects going all the time. They got MacGyver, they got Star, they got Sleepy Hollow. Everything is there. Go to 235 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 217, and let them take a picture of you and get you in their database. And last but not least, Marinella Hume Casting is doing the originals. They're looking for Caucasian men with naturally long hair to portray Vikings, 18 years and older. Put Viking in the subject line. The email is mhc.originals@gmail.com. And that's all for me.
Wow, that's a lot.
That was a lot of
That's a lot. I
information.
hope that's helpful. Go out there, y'all. Get your pictures in. Get that Christmas money. Get that holiday money. Whatever holiday you celebrate, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate, get that extra money. It'll come in handy. But you're gonna stick around, right?
Of course.
Okay, so All right, so this is what we're going to talk about this week, and I think it's something that's actually really important. Is that a shameless plug? Okay, I got it. I got it. Cute.
Oh, let me get this side right. This side. Wait, before we go no further, what's this?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
This old thing? Well, before I went away for the holidays, if I look up and look in the sky, okay, before I went away for the holidays, African American Women in Cinema, shout out to Tara, gave me a Pioneer Award. Am I a pioneer? Like, I feel like that's like an OG status kind of thing. Am I OG status
that's
already?
a different level.
That's
God. Levels to this. You've
Listen,
cracked.
I love the way my name is written too. Listen, guys, shout out to Tara Renee. She gave me this award, and I'm excited because they just opened their chapter in Atlanta. They were in New York. They've been there for like 17 years, and they opened their chapter in New York. And actually, I've been following them for years. I always hold a fundraiser for them, or I launched their season where they start bringing in new members for them. So I did it for a couple of years, and I guess I'm a pioneer. I guess I am, and I'm really excited. So shout out to African American Women in Cinema. Guys, look them up. It's awic.org. Join if you're in this industry, especially as a woman. Please join, please support. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff here in Atlanta, and we will keep you posted, and we will also talk about it on ActorScope, so you know what we're doing, what they're doing, and how you can participate.
I tell you, I love this place. I go away for a week or two. There's new awards just laying around the place.
Because it's what we do.
Man, I might trip on an Oscar one day around here.
You never know. Your lips to God's ears, okay? But, okay, so, listen, I want to talk about something really serious, okay? Like, we have a lot of fun here, but I want to talk about something really serious, especially for new actors coming in.
Absolutely.
All the scams that are out there.
Atlanta is the land of finessing.
Really?
Yes.
It's bad. I know it can be bad. So, guys, I want to really give you guys some information. And if you have any other questions that we don't know about, please, ask the questions, send it in, we'll answer it. Because I think this is going to be what they call an ongoing conversation. Okay, so okay, here's one main question. How do you know if an agent is a scam? What do you think?
My biggest thing, the automatic sign that they're a scam is if their shoes are dirty. Listen, if their shoes are dirty,
that's
not how you feel?
No.
Oh.
All right, get a pen and paper, guys. This is supposed to be serious. Serious.
See, people are clueless like me, so they need to hear this.
Okay, so here's some stuff that you know of the agent. If the agent tries to get you to take headshots, but only with their photographer,
Scam!
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, okay?
I didn't plan that.
Okay.
I wish I did.
The show has gone rogue, okay? Also, if an agent says that you have to take classes, but only with their teachers.
Scam!
I'm hoping this is helping. Okay, now, if the agent spins a lot of stories about who they represent and how much money you're going to make and how famous you're going to be, and yet you never get any auditions.
Scam!
Oh, this is easy.
Okay.
I'm starting to get it.
So am I. Okay. If the agent says that you can get exclusive access to a director because they have a personal relationship.
Scam!
All right, wait, let me bring it back together. Okay, now, if the agent says that they can guarantee you work.
Scam!
And if the agent gives you a restrictive timeline saying, I need to know by tomorrow morning if you're going to sign with me, no pressure.
Scam!
And last but not least, if the agent says that, now this is an agent that's supposed to be, and your agent, you can Google this, right? But your agent is supposed to be SAG signatory. Know the difference between an agent and a casting company. If an agent says that there is a registration fee or a consultation fee or administrative fee or any amount of money that you got to put up out of your pocket.
Scam!
So wait, that $1,000 I gave that guy yesterday for this acting gig.
I hope you gave him a
I
check
made a
that you
phone
can
call.
exactly. I hope you gave him a check that you can cancel because they should not be taking any money from you. And actually, when I started out in this industry many years ago in New York, there was a company, I don't even remember the name, so don't ask me what it is, but they were definitely scamming actors. They tried to even scam me because they didn't know that I was going to be on this side of the camera. But they really like called me and told me, you know, we love you and we're working with this director. We can definitely get you in. And if you just go ahead and take your mother's credit card out of her purse, by the time the bill even comes in, we will have earned that money back for you.
Like that?
It was heavy. It was heavy.
They specifically told
They
you to give out your mother's...
I told them, I don't have a credit card. They said, Charlie, you'll get the money. I said, I don't have a credit card. Well, go into your mother's purse. Take it. By the time she gets the bill, you will have made the money back and then some. Trust me, he said.
Oh.
Women, you know how it ends up when he says, trust me.
That ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
That ain't gonna
It's not gonna work.
You know what? Actually, here in Atlanta, when I first got here, before I got to USA,
no names.
I don't remember the name.
Okay, good.
You know, it's not easy to remember scams' names.
Okay, good.
But I remember calling, and I knew enough to know that this didn't sound right. I called, and listen, y'all, this is real. And they said, they named all these shows and all these movies that they can have me be an extra in. And then they said, all I got to do was pay a small initial amount. But the phone already hung up when they said pay.
Right.
Because if you have to pay for anything, period, up front when it comes to agents or whatever, run.
Yeah, in the other direction. In the other direction. Okay, so now, how do you know if an audition is a scam? Let's say a casting company or something. How do you know if an audition is a scam?
How do you know?
Okay.
I was going to guess, but...
I'm going to give you some examples. One, if the location you arrive at the address is given to you for the audition and it's not an office and it's not a theater, but it's someone's home, if this has not been relayed to you beforehand or if you are alone, do not go through with it, male or female. Do not go into somebody's house. They're talking about their casting.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if they can't even spring for an office space for the day to hold auditions, not cool. All right? Next thing, another situation. Many large theaters have general auditions. It's a chance for the artistic director to see talent in open audition. But if you are posting for a general audition and it's not a recognized company, be wary. More often than not, small companies do not have the time or the resources for generals. They audition for specific projects, and especially if it's a so-called movie company, they will always audition for something specific. Okay?
Right.
Then, another one, if you see a posting for an unknown company, you Google the name, guys, I cannot tell you how important it is to Google everything, okay? Do not be uninformed. This is not 1989 when I started out where you did, like, if you just didn't know, you didn't know. Google is at your fingertips. What does it hurt? Everybody has it on their phone. What does it hurt to just put the name of the person or put the name of the project or whatever and just see if anything comes up? And if nothing comes up, doesn't mean it's illegitimate, but you know what questions to ask. Say, I researched you. I don't know anything about your company. Tell me more. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get to do. Please be informed. What do I always say to my team? There's nothing I love more than a smart actor.
Nothing.
Okay? Be smart, be wise, guys. Ask those questions. It can't hurt. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you see a posting for an unknown company, you Google the name and you can't find any information, and there's no production in history, you Google the contact person, and if you can't find any information on them, well, this is not good news.
Right.
You can't really come from outer space and do this, okay? Always research the people in the company before you go to an audition. You have a right to know. Let me say this again. You have a right to know. The best actor is an informed and a smart actor. And if you can put some wisdom in there, that would be really great.
I mean, to be honest, I Googled WSA before I came to WSA.
You listen, I think we're going to get a t-shirt that say WSA Google us.
Google us.
For real. Google us.
No,
Okay?
My eyes lit up though. I'm like, oh, well, I'm about to go to this little situation right here, see what's going on.
Yeah, it was a situation, right? It was definitely a situation. So the bottom line is trust your instincts. If the situation feels creepy, it probably is. You know, if it's not right, it's not worth testing it, okay? There's enough legitimate stuff going on, and we make it our business here at WSA to tell you every Wednesday legitimate stuff that's going on. Go from there and network with other actors, okay? I can't stress how important that is as well. Some of your best resources will come from the person sitting next to you. Especially if, you know, they know what's...
You said the person next to,
Okay, make sure it's an informed person. Make sure it's a person who's informed.
Okay.
Okay, but talk to each other, guys. And if you find out that something is a scam, let other actors know. Don't let somebody else get duped after you've been duped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a friend who was trying to do voiceover work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what they did is they told her they would hire her for voiceover work. Some of you may know this scam is going on in Atlanta, where they say to you, okay, we want to hire you for voiceover, and we're going to pay you X amount. Let's say we're going to pay you $200. But we're going to send you $1,000 check so that you can put that in your bank account, because you need to book the place to record it. So since you have to take care of all that, we'll send you $1,000 check for you to put in your bank account. Sweetheart, there's no money in that account. That check's going to bounce.
Right.
Okay, and then now they have access to your bank account. So guys, please be smart. They're doing it. Please be smart. Please, please, please. We need to do like an expose. You know what I'm saying? Hard-hitting expose. So that these people can, because it's not fair. Actors are trying hard enough. It is really not fair that people will try to take advantage of them when you're just doing your best to follow your dreams.
And you know what? I'll say this. Actors, think about this. When it comes to scams, you must use your thirst meter.
Right, exactly.
If their thirst
I like that
level
thirst
is
meter.
above a 5,
Yeah,
it's time to ride.
exactly.
Just say, if it's above a 5, oh my gosh, I just figured out what December 4th is.
Okay, can I just get my bottom line real quick?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The bottom line is people out there know that those new to the business will do anything to make it happen. Many of them will do anything to get money off of a naive actor. But since you watch ActorScope, you won't have that problem, okay? You will be the smartest actor in the room, okay? That was my bottom line.
You gotta be. And I feel like there's some actors out there watching right now who are sitting there like, wait a minute, is this a sign? Yes, it's a sign, okay? If you have a situation in your mind that came up as a result of this conversation, it's a sign.
It's a sign. We believe in signs here.
We do. We sure
do.
do.
We do. Well, so, that being said,
My favorite part of the show.
We're getting ready. Well, actually, we've been doing it. You see, you've been away, so we've missed you. So we're doing this new thing where Summy has a lot to say. We know that,
There's
right?
a new thing?
There's a new thing, but Summy sometimes wants to give some life to some other famous people. So this week we're shouting out Kevin Bacon, who says for actors, if you're an actor, even a successful one, you're still waiting for the phone to ring.
With that
So
very-
even the successful actor, even Denzel, Don Cheadle, they're all still waiting for the phone to ring.
I'm waiting for the phone to ring too.
Are we all?
I ordered Domino's like 20 minutes ago and they still not here.
Okay.
So,
You know
oh,
what?
a different phone call?
Oh my gosh. Oh, but we love that you're back though.
I
We
know,
love
I
that.
miss
So did
you
you ever
guys.
figure out what's going on December 4th other than Hope's birthday?
It's my birthday.
Oh, is it?
December 4th.
Happy birthday!
They bought me a cake.
Wait. That's
That's his
wait,
one.
that's a happy birthday, Donald.
No, it doesn't.
Wait.
No, it doesn't. Happy birthday, Mike!
How did we get it so wrong? Oh my goodness.
Blow the candles.
No, it's not a recycle cake. It really is yours. Happy birthday, man.
I blow one too, because you know.
Since your name is on it.
And my
And he's
birthday,
ready to eat.
my birthday's ending. Yours is just starting, so you know.
Happy
said, "Happy birthday,
Mike.
Donald."
We have done birthdays like for the last month here.
I bought them forks just in
Oh,
case.
just in case. Okay,
Because,
Mike, go ahead.
Don was gonna dig in.
Okay.
Well, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to
That's
Mike.
how you do it. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
And we'll see you next week on ActorScope. Same bat time.
Same
bat channel.
This is how we do it.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
you know, that's
wait.